Gigi. We got a big trailer and a big truck. We got bunk beds and...
Who's your friend?
Jennifer.
Jennifer? Okay, okay, Alicia, why don't you show us around the trailer?
Jennifer. This is our bed up there. Get out of the tape! Get out of the tape! In the bedroom. And the 5-star need to go riding and we run the cushy one. And we get the good of fishes all the time. And there. Done.
Tell us what you're going to do.
Come inside.
I'll do an interview, Dad. Oh, Chad, there's that thing. We need to go to...
Dad, let's see the tape.
Let's go inside. Open the door, let's go inside.
There, now I can go play. Okay, Dada?
No, you got to take me outside and show me your room.
No!
Dad, can I show you my room?
Oh, Mom.
Hi, Dad.
Let's show everybody your kitchen.
Show my kitchen. Here's my kitchen. Here's my dishwasher. Isn't that a great dishwasher? And the sink and the garbage disposal. And here's the microwave. And we have a 4-burner gas stove, big oven, and we have a 10 cubic foot refrigerator. Holds a lot. And all our cupboards. We get everything in.
Give us a tour of this room. Turn around and say hi to Grandpa and Gigi.
Hi.
What's out here?
Hi. Bye.
The TV, the computer, the couch,
All right, knock yourself out, guy.
and the chair. And there's the fan. There's the stereo there. The speaker there.
Right here in the living room, this is our slide out. That's 42 inches deep. This moves out, holds Thompson wine queen size hide a bed, and as you can see, gives us a living area almost 12 feet wide, which makes a big difference. And we're about 11 feet wide here, so that all 6 of us can sit here and watch TV.
Hi.
Here in the back is the study area that we designed. Alicia's being cute. Here in the back is the study area we designed. It holds the stereo and the TV. And the computer, we put it here when we're not traveling. When we're traveling, we take it apart and put it up front in the kids' room so it doesn't bounce around too much. There's drawers to hold all the kids' books. TR studies at this desk and Nate studies at that desk, and I work with Kevin and Alicia here at the table. And it really works out pretty well. And everything goes away where it's supposed to go when we travel. There's plenty of room for all their school stuff. We're keeping a map of our trip. We're keeping track of everywhere we go. On the big map back there. Nathan's working on his journal. All the kids are keeping a journal of the trip. They're a little behind, so they're getting caught up. And as you can see, they really focus on the educational side of the computer by playing Chips Challenge.
And Tara's winning.
Either end of our couch has built-in end tables where we store more school stuff. We store all the information we need for our camping and everything we're going to do. We have the valances, and then all the windows out here have these really pretty drop-down blinds for privacy. As you can see, Tom did a wonderful job picking all of our colors.
Gotta talk about chairs and stuff.
Oh, Okay, the chairs, there's 4 permanent and 2 folding, although Tom has screwed the folding chairs together. Because it works out with the way we set everything up that we're able to have room for everything in here. At night, Tom and I take this table and flip it up against the wall and stack the chairs up, and then we can open our bed up. This is Tom's recliner. It's a wall hugger, so you can sit and be comfy, but yet it doesn't take up very much room. And for anyone who was worried, Tom has his great sound system in the trailer, just like he had at home, so we can sit and blast everybody out of the RV parks if we feel like it.
Sit in the chair.
Oh, sit in the chair. See, we can be really comfy and not take up very much room.
I'm going to show you our bathroom. And this is the sink right here. And this is where the toilet is, in here.
How big is that?
The toilet is very small. About that big.
What's next?
This is the shower.
How big is the shower?
The shower is this big.
It's a regular size shower.
Yeah, because Dad screamed and complained. This is where my mom and Dad hang their robes here. This is my dad's closet. And this is
Hi, everybody.
I. And this is the closet. See here? There's the closets. So I use the big ones because they're special.
Leave it open.
There's the closet. Okay. This is my closet. You have to come over here. That's my closet. This is my closet. It's messy. And this is Alicia's closet. We get the big ones because we're the best. And this is Kevin's closet. Okay, and this is Nathan's closet.
I did an alligator right there, and I got to sleep.
This is our TV in our bedroom. This is our VCR. And this is where our Super Nintendo goes, and these are all our games. This is my sister's Barbies that are supposed to be down there. And this is my sister's stuff and all our games and stuff. And this is my sister's bed. Right here, Alicia's bed. And that's where her stuff goes. See? She got a picture of you. She got a picture of you.
His bed's up here.
Huh? This is Kevin's bed. Right here, and that's where he keeps his stuff. And he doesn't like to buy anything, so he doesn't have very much stuff.
Over here?
And this is Nathan's bed. And he likes to buy stuff, so he has a whole bunch. And this is his bed.
Where's your bed?
My bed's right here. And I have the most stuff, because I just do. And this is my bear. And
Where?
huh?
Show me.
My bear. See my bear? That's my bear. And that's my bunny rabbit. Kate.
This is the road, and the swimming pool's across us, and there's chairs, and there's a store and place for bikes over there.
What city are we in? We're in Dunedin.
We're in Dunedin.
Are we near the beaches and stuff?
Yesterday we went to Clearwater Beach, which is the Gulf of Mexico, and we swam.
What about a couple days ago? Do we ride our bikes there?
And yesterday we went and rode our bikes to Clearwater Beach.
What kind of trail is there?
What?
What kind of trail was it?
We went on a bike trail there. I go.
This is the slide out. And this side has all the utilities on it. Sewer, water, electric. This is all the basement storage area we've got, which is it's pretty well filled up. But it comes in very handy. We're just a little bit overweight. I stopped at a truck stop. We're at 23,000 pounds. All the axles are okay, but the combined weight of the truck and the trailer is about 5,000 over what Ford says is okay. But the truck handles real well.
If you squat down, you can show that it shoots all the way through.
These basement areas go clear through to the other side. These boards here are what we use to level the trailer from side to side. It's very rare that you get a campsite that doesn't need some adjustments. So we got several different size boards, and they have to go under all three of the wheels on one side of the trailer or the other. This is electrical service. We have 50 amp service, although more often than not we're only hooked up to 30 amp. So we have to trade off between whether we're running the air conditioner or the dishwasher. You can't run everything at once. That's power switch is an automatic cutover to the generator. This is up front underneath. That's the generator in there, although we haven't had much use for it. As it turns out, we can't go for more than 2 or 3 days without filling up our what are called the gray water tanks. We can go 7 days on the toilet tanks, but we use way too much water to be without a sewer hookup. Believe it or not, all these bikes go in the bed of the pickup truck, even when we're hitched up. We take the wheels off, the front wheels off, and a couple of pedals off, and they all lie flat in there. So that works out real well. So this front cabinet's the propane storage. We have two 30-pound tanks. In fact, one of them's out right now because I just got it filled. More basement storage. This awning is real nice. The door is a full-size door, so it's real easy to get in and out.
Hi, this is live from the Blair's trailer. Here we have the fan. It gives lots of air conditioning when you're in the living room watching TV and you're really hot. Here there's another air conditioning vent, and if you're standing right here where I am, you'll get really cool really fast. And it also, back here, we got a vent right above Kevin's bed, and it gives air conditioning right by Kevin. It barely gets any of mine. And back to you, Tom. Arms, goodness.
This is the monitor panel for all the tanks and the holding tanks and the battery, and also the freshwater tank. This is the controls for both the heat and the air conditioning system. We use the heat quite a bit coming down through Indiana and Kentucky, and then of course down here we're using the air conditioning a lot. These are the automatic controls for the generator. We can turn it on from inside the trailer, and that's just a little temperature control that gives us outside and inside temperatures.
Hi, again. This is the smoke detector, see? And it's back here because it's higher up here and back there, so smoke will come back here. And that's why it's back here.
How do you get out in emergency?
This thing. Hello? This is this thing.
Open it.
See?
Is that a big drop out there? What are you going to do if you have to go out that?
I don't know, but I don't think Alicia's gonna go out that. And this is my hat, and I got this when we went to Busch Gardens, and that's the name of one of the roller coasters, and it was really scary, and there were loops and
She already did.
spirals and big drops and all that kind of stuff.
What's the name of it?
Huh?
What's the name of it?
About the
Goomba.
manatees.
And it means roar.
Is that the biggest, baddest roller coaster?
Yeah. That's the biggest
About the
drop
manatees
in
are
the whole
roar.
world.
Where'd you get the cool haircut?
From my dad.
Okay.
This is a stupid baby that I had a long time ago, and I kind of like her.
What's her name?
Melissa.
Where does she stay at night?
In her bed!
Well, show us.
Oh.
Okay, Mom.
This is where they sleep.
Where's your bed?
Right here.
Do you fit in there?
Yes.
Show Grandpa and Gigi how you fit in there.
Like this. I fit on like this.
That looks pretty comfortable. Do you guys like sleeping up here?
Yes.
Good.
And I got baby lion. Can you see him perfect? The baby?
Oh yeah, where'd you get that?
I got it at Busch Gardens.
Oh, did you have fun there?
Yes, I had fun there.
Did you
And I
get-
didn't like the upside down roller coasters.
Did you get a little bit wet on some of the rides?
Yes. I got soaked on, what is it called?
The river raft.
I got soaked
Congo
on river raft.
Congo River Raft.
I got soaked on Congo River raft.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a Happy New Year. We'll be thinking of you.
Same for us. Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. Bye.
Now following this, Tom's going to add on Sam's original tape that we got in August, which showed us the construction of the trailer, where it was the last point that we could make any changes. And it'll give you an idea of just how well constructed this little buggy is. He really puts a lot of effort into it. So we
On
hope
the outside, so that you can get a look at what the sidewall is here. It's worn down through here. And then we'll go inside and show you where all the wiring is. So you can see how give you an idea how we run some of this wire. And of course there's your fuse box, that's where we had to put it. We didn't have any other room. Of course there's your storage areas. Over there. And there's where your batteries will go. And all your fuses for your 12 volt. And we'll come around here and there's the hole in the wall for the glide out room. Go back through here. Now you can see how all the wires come down. And for your TV and your telephone jack, that wire is right there. Those wires, TV and telephone jack in the back. And of course in the back, those are just running light wires and a few 110 volt wires. The TV wire I see going across there too. Here's the back of the trailer. Picture from this side. And then there's the door side. Look at that. You can see how we frame it, you know, everything is heavy framing. Down through here. picture of all the wires on this side. Those are the windows for the bunk beds up there. And you go down here, the gas bottles go in there. Storage on this side again. Underneath there. You look in there. It's too dark, you can't get it. And there's another storage area right there. Door. Above that is where your refrigerator goes. No, that's not where the. Wait a minute here. Let me get my side straight here. Oh, this is just underneath the kitchen here. The water heater is going there. That's a water heater hole. Yeah. I'll just shoot down this side. There's one time before we go inside and check out all that wiring. Okay, we'll go inside here. Take a look at the back first. Whoa! You see that? Okay, well there's the overhead cabinet, of course, goes across the back. You got an outlet for your TV there, and then of course there's a TV wire sticking out. Then you come down here, now of course that's all cork. It's kind of dark, but I think you can see that cork in there. And there's an outlet right there. There's an outlet there, and then there's your telephone outlet next to it. Around here, of course, there's where your speakers are. There's one of them. I think they got one of them in down there. That's where it'll go on that side. Maybe we should back off here. Speaker will go one on each side, one there, that corner, and then over here you got one right in there. And you got those little ones up in the corners there. Yeah, those speakers there, those are your little speakers there. They go up. I don't know if you can see them or not, but they just go up in the where that wire's coming out, one on each side here, the back end. And then you got 12-volt light there. And you got one there in the back. And over here, those are switches. We haven't hooked them up yet. One's for the outside light and one's for the door handle. Those are 12-volt lights. Okay, and then we come back here, and you got a 12-volt light in the ceiling there. And I'll get back over this way. Get back this way here, and we got a light over the dinette, which is that one there. It has to be put far enough away so those doors won't hit them. When we put the doors on there, we have to move that light out, but it should give you plenty of light. And of course, there's your paddle fan. And you got a speaker over in that corner hanging on the wall, one there. And then you got one over on that wall down low. Right there, and of course the table goes right in here. Maybe 4 chairs, 6 chairs, I think you got. Here, see what else we got. So you got on this side of the kitchen, you got an outlet there, and right there, that's the. We don't have it in because we got to put the refrigerator in, but that's your monitoring system there. It goes in that hole right there. And then there's your microwave, that's all in. And look up here, you got a 12-volt light. And those are just switches as you're turning everything on and off. We'll go into that. There's your thermostat for the furnace right there. And that's for your, there's a control for your generator. You can start it inside and it's got a little clock on it that tells you how many minutes you've used on it. And you look at this side here. Well, there's a wall switch for an overhead light. When you come here, there's that speaker and there's a telephone jack next to it. And you got an outlet plus a switch to turn the lights on and off. Over here another outlet. That switch there is for the water heater. When that red light's on, that means the water heater's on. Let me see here. Where else? Okay, so come back well up in here is where the air conditioner goes. And you got an overhead light here, 12 volt there, and then there's a hole in the ceiling for the fan. And in here is the stool area. You got a light over the stool. Of course, none of this is done yet because we got to close that all up in the plumbing in there. Let me get over here a little bit. I can see. Okay, and then there on that side is your lav. Lift that up, will you, Dane, so you can see the bowl. Let's see the bowl. Then you got 12-volt switches going out of the wall there. And then there's your bowl. There's an outlet there, and then of course you got your that's your medicine cabinet in there. Come through here. You got it. Of course, this is your closet with the drawers below. You got 4 drawers there. You got those hidden drawers there that'll have a mirror on it. There. And let's see over here. Well, here's the, I don't know if I can get this in, but there's your shower stall. Get back in here. The shower stall is they don't have the spigot on yet. But this is what you're gonna. This layout is. It's just a question of finishing all this stuff up now. You know, this is basically what you're getting. But the shower will come out up there on that wall right there. And over here, you got those mirrored door again. That door will come all the way from there and go down to the floor and cover those drawers up. And then there's adjustable shelves in that closet there. And you got a light switch, you got a light here in this area which lights everything up. There's the switch on the wall. Same thing over here, you got the identical situation here, is the same thing. You got adjustable shelves. Now over here, we do lose a drawer right in the bottom. You see out through there. We needed that room. Just didn't work out, so we had to. I think we had. Well, I know we had to. The gas bottles come up high, and so the gas bottle compartment will be there. So we lose one drawer there. And over here, you got the bunk beds. I'm gonna have to hold on a second here. Okay, here we got again we got the bed with on this side with 3 drawers under it, and then there's the bunk bed above it with that shelf that goes over the overhang. And then on this side you got the same thing except there's no drawers on this side. This lifts up. This is all storage over here. And under there, that's right, there's an outlet under there where that bed goes, and there's one on that side too. I don't know whether I picked that up. And then, of course, there's the overhead here. We got escape door over there. Let me get up here. And here's the TV goes in that area. It's a big area you got there, but that's okay. Let me see. I guess come back this way and turn around and take a look. There's got a light there for that bed, one there for that bed, and then down below here too you got a light there, and one over on this side. And there's overhead lights in here too. There's a skylight here. And then you got the 12-volt lights. You got plenty of lights. So you look back through here, you can see you got an awful lot of lights. So I'll just kind of pan around here so I can get this out to you today. And just walk through here. So in other words, I'm walking out of the bedroom. This is what you see on the left side. You got those adjustable shelves. On that, you got the hanging closet with the drawers below. And over here, you got the same thing. And then you got the drawers below with the adjustable shelves. Oh, that's right, those are adjustable shelves. It's not hanging closets. The hanging closets are here. Those hanging closets. Of course, you can use those closets for anything you want, as far as I go. And as I come out, I got the bathtub on that side. There's a shower. And then it comes through here. I gotta get through. There's a full closet. Let me get down here, and then you got 4 drawers under that. Then here's the lavatory with 3 drawers. And of course a medicine cabinet. And you come over here, and there'll be a door on this here when we get done with it. And of course the stool goes in here. So that's all enclosed. Come out here. And looking to my left is the kitchen with the sink and the faucet there. Come out here, got storage. And this side. Go ahead. Over here you got the refrigerator goes in this cavity here. And the furnace below it. The furnace will go down there. And then there's your stove. Microwave. Overhead cabinet. Work area there at the end of it. Storage space under the sink there for different things. Here's the overhead cabinets. And I'll just look at the front again from here. Or the back, I'm sorry, I get confused here. There's the rear. But, you know, that's about what you got here. I'll take a picture of the room, too, here. There's the room over there. We just got to put that on. So, of course, there's a light on each side. Got a light on each side there. One goes there, and one will go in there. And I guess about it. I'll get this out to you. Take one sweep at it. You get a picture of the front. There's your overhang. Look at this side. That's what the front looks like.